Let's turn now to the impact of a recent U.S. Supreme Court decision. A majority of justices ruled that part of the Voting Rights Act is unconstitutional. Our Columbus Bureau reporter Morgan Trow has been following Ohio's redistricting debate for years and explains how this ruling could affect future elections.
Since the Voting Rights Act went into effect decades ago, minority communities have had the assurance that they have recourse if they're discriminated against when trying to cast a ballot. But this U.S. Supreme Court decision could take away representation.
To elect leaders who truly reflect our values.
Future elections could look different. At least that's what voting rights advocate Jen Miller worries about.
Communities that are sliced and diced in ways that they really don't have fair representation.
The U.S. Supreme Court just issued a decision that dramatically changes a section of the Federal Voting Rights Act.
The court has made it really, really hard for districts to be drawn in a way that give Black people or other minorities a realistic chance to elect candidates of their choice.
Nonpartisan legal expert Jonathan Enton explains that Section 2 of the VRA allows for some racial data to be used when drawing congressional and legislative district maps. But in a 6-3 decision, the justices overturned a Louisiana map, saying its 2 majority Black districts were unconstitutional.
See some effort by Republicans to redraw at least some of the congressional districts.
Ohio GOP leader Tony Schrader says that using race to draw districts is discriminatory to minority populations.
This actually harms Black voters who may not have anything in common other than their race.
He approved of Ohio's 2025 map-making process, one in which the state's redistricting commission, made up of 5 Republicans and 2 Democrats, unanimously passed a 12-3 GOP-leaning map. Will this ruling impact how the Ohio GOP redistricts moving forward?
Well, I think there's some possibility that there will be litigation associated with it. The larger impact we're going to see as a result of this case is in 2030, when every state's going to look at its redistricting in the light of that census.
Ohio is supposed to have certain safeguards against gerrymandering, but some voters, like Bria Bennett, say that politicians have continued to break the law.
Explicitly targets Black and brown communities.
Unlike other states, Ohio has a schedule on if and when we're able to redraw maps mid-decade. But legal experts say that this could now be up for interpretation. At the Columbus Bureau, I'm Morgan Trow reporting.